Hi, Jenny here. The holiday season is upon us, and I don't know about you, but we have our tree up. And every year when I put the ornaments on, I like to go through them all as I put them on the tree and appreciate each one and think about the memories that it gives me. And of course, the best ornaments are the handmade ones. So today I thought we would make some ornaments. So you can do this yourself, or you can do it with your kids. They'll be home a little bit before Christmas and or on the weekends. Maybe nieces and nephews, cousins, anyone that you think might enjoy this craft. So let's get started. As you can kind of see in the background, these are some of the homemade ornaments that we have made, whether here or I used to work at a daycare and I've made some of these ornaments there too. So my daughter made one of these, obviously in grade school. So with painting a pine cone, and you can use a pipe cleaner on there as a hanger. A CD, so who doesn't have old CDs in the house, right? You get them either for tax documents, you get them if you have any old CDs that are scratched that you don't play anymore, movies, music. I'll have those, so we can put little things on there. I have another ornament that we made. The kiddos made these with me, so those are just some sequins and some pins and a styrofoam ball, and tying that on with a pin. And then we did like a Rudolph ornament with some popsicle sticks. Hang that up with some yarn. Googly eyes, something very simple. So today I thought we would go with doing some pine cone type ornaments and the CD ornaments. So for this, some of the supplies I have out are some glitter. I was out of all my chunky glitter, I only had fine, so I get some glitter, some larger sequins, some jewels. So anything you have laying around the house that you think would look good, you can just put on a CD and hang them up. Like here I did stars, thinking of stars for Christmas. You want a piece of paper so that on the back of here you want to put a piece of paper to cover up whatever design was on there, so you'll have the shiny side showing. And the nice thing about that is you can also put on there who made the ornament and what year they made that. So I always like to know that too, of what year something was made. And then we'll need some yarn, or like we see here, some ribbon. Again, pipe cleaners, something that we can hang the ornaments up with. We'll use some tape to tape down. Usually, like on the back of here, I like to tape the ribbon on there first because tape holds better than the glue. The glue might come out, so at least that I know will stick for sure. Some glue to glue your stuff down. Scissors to cut our yarn and ribbons or whatever. And that's about it. We'll get started. I'll take you along as I go. So, forgot, you need some type of a marking utensil, whether a pen, pencil. So you want to trace out your circle for the back of the CD. Make sure that either side of the paper doesn't have any markings or writing on there. Use the side that looks the best. And remember to put your name and the year on there. And then figure out which CD will look the best on the tree, which has the less scratches or whatever. And I'll put some glue on the back of there and glue this on. Actually, see, I forgot already. Let's see, we're going to use some, let's go with some pretty pink and white maybe. Alright, figure out how big of a loop we want for hanging it on the tree. Cut that. Piece of tape. Where do I have the least amount of glue? So put that on your CD and then we're going to tape it down. So that way when it hangs, it'll hang and it won't come loose like the glue comes loose or anything. Now we'll add some more glue. Making sure we kind of cover up this area. So the paper will cover that. Alright. And the other thing you might want to do is work over a plate or a tray. Sure, I have a big cookie sheet here. So that way if any of the glue, put some wax paper on here, so if any of the glue does come through and it'll get stuck on here, it'll be easy to come off. And that way you also won't get your table or countertop or anything all dirty. And decide what you're going to want to use on here. If you want some sparkles or you want some sequins. So I kind of have in this one, I have some extra, the smaller sequins that we were using for the star in there too. So I was to cut open a bag, throw them in a baggie or something, then you can use them again. These are my small sequins I was using for the balls. Maybe I'll use some of those too. And put them in a bowl or on a plate, something easy area to grab. And again, to be able to clean up. And then you can just put glue dots all over where you want them. Put the sequins on there. Be regular glue. If you do have actual glue dots, I think I used them on those, of some little sticky glue dots. You can put the glue dots on here too. Those would go easier for they dry faster. Thing too about regular glue, it's going to take a little while to dry, which is also, it'd be good to have an extra pan or an area that once you finish your ornament it can sit off to the side and dry overnight. So that would be, they're going to put some little ones on there yet too. Oh, it looks so pretty. Okay, next we'll work on a pine cone. So we'll pick a nice pine cone and do the same. We'll cut off some yarn and we'll tie that around here first. You don't want to tie it just on the spindle on the top because sometimes that can break off. So try to get under at least a couple of, I want to do this in half. Get under a couple of the spokes. Then, I forgot to say earlier too, it'd be easier if you had a paintbrush. You can probably just squirt some of the glue in there and move it around and sprinkle. or you can squirt out some of your glue. Take a paintbrush and then paint it on there. With the paintbrush too, so you can get like way down on the inside. And then choose a color of sprinkle. What should we do? These are kind of nice containers. Really, they have a cute little, a couple holes on top, so it's not the whole top that's, you see how close that is? It's only half the top that'll sprinkle it out, because you know kids, they love lots of sparkle, lots of glitter. See how well that can be seen. The other good thing you can do is if you have some pine cones, especially in the winter time, you can put some peanut butter on them, and also some birdseed if you have it. But the birds like a little extra fat in the winter time. It's hard for them to find food sometimes when snow starts hitting. And so if you have bird feeders, it's good to fill those up. There's some suet cakes too that you can get at the stores. Or if you have pine cones, again, pretty natural. You just do the same thing, but instead of obviously of putting the glue on there, we're going to put some peanut butter on there. And the birds can eat them, or sometimes the squirrels take them and make off with them, but that's alright, they need food too. So my daughter also did a video about this, doing some peanut butter on there, which I've helped her a little bit, but I will link that video down below. But for the library that she works for part of the quarantine type stuff, they had, each of the employees could do a different type of a project. And so she chose to make some videos, and one of them happened to be a peanut butter pine cone. So I happen to have some old peanut butter around here. Otherwise, put peanut butter off in a jar first, because you don't want to dip your good knife in the peanut butter if you're going to actually want to eat it yourself. Get pine cone stuff on there. But this peanut butter I have used just for doing pine cones. So we'll go see if I have some bird seed, and I'll put that on there. I'm going to go hang that in a tree. Alright, I found some bird seed. Ooh, you see it? So we will just sprinkle some of that on here. Or you can put it on the plate and roll it around so that it'll stick. There you go. Alright, and I cut some extra ribbon because obviously trying to get this over a branch on the tree may not work. So we may have to tie it onto the tree. We'll put this on there and then we'll see what we can do. Here's my pine cone. Next to a bird feeder. We got lots to eat. Well, so there you go. There are the little homemade ornaments. I think they turned out pretty cute. What do you think? Do you guys do homemade ornaments at home? Have you had? I'm sure the kids have done some in school if you have kids. Or you yourself, have you done any homemade ornaments? Let me know down below. If you like to do crafts, if you do this, if you have. Do you have any on your tree from when you were a kid? You know, your parents saved them for you and now you have them yourself? Or you as kids, say, you make them now and then as you get older, your parents will save them for you and then you have them. I have one on my tree. I have a little Snoopy ornament that I made, oh Lord, I was probably in 6th grade. My mom bought a little ornament kit, so we had these styrofoam Snoopies and it came with, I think, little hats and a scarf and an outfit or something, and that. So we had to glue all that together. It was kind of difficult when I was a kid, but now as an adult, it goes on my tree every year. So I hope you're having a good holiday season. You guys keep it positive and go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Whee! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Never mind.